What's going on, YouTube, and welcome to the Hot Toys Lounge. I am your host, Seth, and today I have for you guys the Star-Lord Avengers Infinity War 6-scale hot toy. This thing is super awesome. Can't wait to get it out of the box, so let's go ahead and take a look at the box before we open it. So, obviously, as you can see, we've got Star-Lord on the front, the Avengers Infinity War logo. On the side, we've got an image of the blaster saying Star-Lord with the Avengers A at the bottom. On the back, we've got a bunch of information, obviously the people who are involved in making it, some warnings, and some other good stuff, and the Ravager logo on the bottom. Also on the side, coming around right now, we've got the Infinity Gauntlet. It says Star-Lord and the Avengers A, which is really cool. So guys, let's go ahead and get this cracked open and take a look at the accessories. Alright guys, so here is a look at all the accessories that come with it. So as you guys can see right here, we've got the base that says Avengers Infinity War. It says Star-Lord on it. It's got like a matte textural finish to it, which is really cool. And then the Avengers right here, the text is in like a gloss, so that's pretty cool. We also get the pole that comes with it to attach to it, and we've also got the hook so you could pose him in any kind of like jumping styles. We've also got this electrical force field or electrical effect. I'm not sure what this is for. I got to look at the instructions on it and see, but I'm sure it's something that probably goes along or attaches to the base in some way, shape, or form, which is kind of cool. So I like always when they give you these effects. It would actually be cool if there was a way to actually get this to light up, in my opinion, but what are you going to do? Then they also give us this background. Now this background is kind of like Doctor Strange's portal, and Star-Lord is jumping through it. So if you guys remember that part in the movie when they're fighting on Titan, and Star-Lord's jumping from portal to portal, attacking Thanos, trying to catch him off guard. So they kind of give you this to put on the stand as well, which is really neat. And then also we've got the Doctor Strange type footsteps, I guess, so they help Star-Lord jump from spot to spot. As you know, they're fighting on Titan with Thanos, which is really cool. So we've got two of these, one for each foot. We've also got this little detonator grenade type charge. This is actually when they're fighting Thanos on Titan. He actually sticks this to Thanos' back, which is really cool. Then we've also got this little triangle doodad. We actually saw this, I don't know the exact name for it, but we saw it twice. So we've seen this in Guardians of the Galaxy in the beginning of the scene where he's trying to get the stone, and he puts this on the floor, and obviously it pulls the ball through the portal. Also, we've seen this again when they're fighting Thanos on Titan, and he throws that down on the ground to try to get Thanos to stick to it. This does have hinges on it, so it actually does open and close, which is really cool. So you can actually fold it up like that, so it's a complete triangle, or open it up to where it's all flat, which is really neat. We've got some hands. So we've got like a hand, like a grabbing hand, or an outreached hand, which is pretty neat. We've got two hands that are for the guns. So we've got a left and a right. And we've also got two fists, also a left and a right, and then also the hands that come along on the figure. We've got the bubble effect. So if you guys remember the part where they're on Nowhere, and they're actually trying to find I forgot what the character's name was. The Collector. When they're finding the Collector, and they go to Nowhere, and they catch Thanos, and Star-Lord's obviously about to pull the trigger and shoot the gun, and then instead of the blast coming out, bubbles come out of it because he's using the Reality Stone against them, which is kind of cool. So we've got like a little bubble effect to shoot out of the guns. We've got obviously two blasters. These blasters are highly detailed, really cool because it kind of has like carbon fiber on the blasters, and of course the porting and everything. And then of course right here in the front is actually where the bubbles, now you can have the bubbles aim up or aim down. So I would have it to where it's probably like aiming down, so you can see how it just plugs right into there like that, which is really cool. And then we've got a helmeted piece with a little bit of translucent. This actually goes over the head of Star-Lord, so you can actually have him helmeted and see his actual portrait, or you can go ahead and actually get the actual fully masked version, which if you peel this off right here, the batteries go right here. I've actually installed the batteries, so you can turn on the lights and you can see the eyes light up red, which is really cool. So when I'm going to be displaying them, I think I'm going to put this portrait on him and not keep the unmasked one on. So I like that a lot. And then obviously this just snaps right back into place like so, and voila. So guys, that is all the accessories that come with it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. Guys, so here we are. Here is the figure right here, and this figure looks absolutely amazing. There are a lot of things that I really like about this figure a lot, that I think they hit a home run with, in my opinion. So one of the things is obviously right here on the bends in the elbows, it's fabric, it's not leather. So if you do put your bending, your arm in a bending position, it won't be too stiff to move it, because obviously it's mixed media right here and not the leather, which is great. There's cool because there's a magnet right here, which you can open and it closes right back to the jacket, which is great. The portrait on this looks okay. I think they could have done a little bit better job, in my opinion, and that's why I'm saying I want to go with the masked version when I display him. So, but I think overall, the pants, the boots, everything looks great. Let me go ahead and give you a 360 right now while we're talking about this some more. So as you guys can see, all the upper part is all the leather, but like I said, there's the bends right there. So when you're bending the jacket, the leather won't crease. You won't have to worry about it flaking or anything like that. Obviously, the pants are mixed media, so it definitely helps when you're going to be bending the knees. He does have some holsters on the side, so you can actually go ahead and clip the guns to, which is great. He has the little jet packs on the boots, which is really cool. So overall, the design on this figure is really cool. I like it a lot. I think they could have done just a little bit better on the portrait, in my opinion, but that's just me. So guys, with that being said, let's go ahead and get this thing into some poses. Alright guys, so this figure is freaking awesome. I love this hot toy. I think it's really cool. I was a little worried about the leather jacket being able to hinder the bending of the elbows and everything, but again, it doesn't. It actually works perfectly fine, which is great. And there is not a whole lot of leather where it would be in places where you would think it would flake because of all the twisting and the contorting. So I think they finally got that down to a science now where we don't have to worry about when they put like the pleather or the leather material on a figure that we have to worry about it flaking or chipping. I think this one holds up really well to that. I think, like I said before, I think the portrait is, you know, so-so, but that's why I'm actually keeping it with the masked portrait on. I definitely like this pose. I definitely like the portal jumping with the feet to help him jump around while they were again fighting Thanos on Titan. So guys, I think this figure is great. So if I had to give this a rating, I would give it a rating of fuck yeah. Yeah, so guys, that is going to wrap up another episode of the Hot Toys Lounge. I hope you guys enjoyed this review as much as I do. So if you guys like cool hot toys like this and other cool collectibles, be sure to go check out Comic Concepts. I will leave the link in the description below. Very fair, very reasonable, very quick on the shipping. So if you guys are interested in any kind of cool pieces like this, please be sure to check out Comic Concepts. So guys, that's going to wrap up another episode of the Hot Toys Lounge. If you guys like what you saw, please be sure to give a thumbs up. If you're new, please be sure to subscribe. As always, be sure to hit that bell so you get notified every time another episode of the Hot Toys Lounge gets uploaded for your viewing pleasure. As always, you can check out all the excellent content we offer here at MCE. And until next time, guys, keep it marvelous.